Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Miller Time segment tonight. Let's get right to the sage of Southern California. He joins us from Santa Barbara. So, Miller, when you heard yesterday the FBI director say no charges against Secretary Clinton, what went through your mind?
Well, I was surprised because he was dropping breadcrumbs, and then he whipped out a vegan scone at the end. I thought he was describing Marilyn Monroe. All of a sudden, he waltzes out Marilyn Manson. That's like putting in happily ever after at the end of The Exorcist, for God's sake. I thought he was going to lay into her, and then he backed off it. And you know something? It looks like Hillary, the only way we're going to get her eventually, Bill, is if she kicks a hotel door in Vegas to take back some bobbleheads that she claims were hers. That's the only way we're going to get Hillary Clinton. I guarantee you today she's on a better private server talking to Blumenthal about flipping the free college card because she's so screwed right now from his accusations.
So you say the only redemption Hillary Clinton has is if she pulls an O.J. Simpson and goes in and steals memorabilia and gets caught. That's your analysis.
I'd like to think that would cost her. I'd like to think that would cost her yesterday, but in a country that's increasingly creepy, the creepiest person gets to be the head creep. So I guess she's going to be president.
It is pretty bizarre. All right, let's go to your state, California, at the University of Redlands. I guess that's a tree house up in the forest.
I think that's where that Mendel guy got his doctorate. The guy before me is the University of Redlands.
Anyway, they want men to focus on masculinity with a Dudes Understanding Diversity project. Dudes.
What happened? Dudes, I don't even know what it stands for, but can I get a second over here to adjust to all the new male roles? I remember seeing Bruce Jenner on the cover of Sports Illustrated, the decathlon champion last week. He's in a Bob Mackie cotillion gown, and I'm supposed to digest this all in the space of 5 seconds. Give me a second to catch up. It's like you made Blackjack 22. I can't get my head around it this quickly.
Are you going to enroll in that course? I think you can do that online. And the Dude Diversity course at the University of Redlands, I think you should.
Billy, here's what I am right now.
Yeah.
Pre-op, female, about to go back to male. That's how far out there I am right now.
So, Miller, you've heard about the hot dog eating contest. Nathan's famous here in New York City. In Buffalo, New York, blue-collar town, they have a kale eating contest. Are you involved?
Listen, Billy, all I know is if that Asian kid could eat 70 hot dogs, I can't imagine how much kale he can throw down. It's like an entire farm worth of kale he'll be able to jam down his gullet. Now, all these people who want to get you healthy, they want you to live forever so they can constantly tell you what to do. Leave me alone. I want to eat a hot dog. I don't want to eat your kale. You're going to come in with a speech therapist and correct my death rattle. Lay off me.
I agree with you, Miller. My makeup artist, she eats that stuff, and I mean, I go in and I go, is that food? What are you eating? Why don't you eat the wallpaper? That's what it looks like. All right, finally, in China, Lady Gaga has been listed as a hostile foreign force by the Chinese government.
Yeah, I think she met with the Dalai Lama, and they're not going to let her into the country. Imagine that's the reason you don't get let into the country. You can show up somewhere in a dress made of meat, and you're allowed to get into the country. But if you meet with the Dalai Lama, and by the way, I'm not going to the kale eating competition. I'm going to go to a competition with the Asian kids eating Lady Gaga's dress.
But it's worse than that. It's worse than that. Dalai Lama has taken Tony Bennett's place, and they're going on tour with Lady Gaga. Nobody knows how we're breaking it tonight on The Factor, Miller. Nice to see you.
I left my heart
in Nepal. No, he's in Tibet.